Tap House MMA, and what I'm about to show you is the proper way to wrap your hands. I want to say a couple of things, talk about a couple of things before I'll show you how to wrap your hands. And I'd like to say that wrapping your hands is very, very important. Don't think that your hands are too strong or you can handle it when you toughen up your hands, because you can hurt your knuckles or roll your wrist or hurt the nerves in your hands by not wrapping. There's a couple of purposes too. It makes your punch stronger and stiffer, which is kind of what you want. And it also, when you put your glove on, it'll fit nicely in your glove, making the glove a little more snug when you strike. And also with the sweat and the bacteria in your glove, this will absorb a lot of that. Also, with regards to keeping your glove clean, or things like that. So don't think that you're too good to wrap your hands. Best fighters in the world wrap their hands: George St. Pierre, Ross Griffin, Anderson Silva, Wanderlei Silva, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. I mean, it goes on and on. Sugar Ray Leonard, and all these fighters just always wrap your hands. If your trainer, teacher, coach, sensei is not having you wrap your hands, they're setting you up for possible damage. So know that it's very important to wrap your hands. And for me, it also is a thing where if I wrap my hands, I feel like I'm ready to strike. I'm ready for battle, almost like a uniform. So again, this is my method of how I wrap my hands. This is 210 length Mexican wrap. I'm longer than most, so I probably will be wrapping my hands with a little more material than you have. So I'm just going to give you a basic way to wrap your hands to keep yourself safe. And here we go. I'm going to go in my thumb, start off going in my thumb and over my wrist about 3 times. And then I'm going to go over my knuckles the same amount of times, which is 3 times. I'm going to keep my hands, wide. So when I wrap around snugly, when I relax, it won't be so tense on my hands, because that can be uncomfortable and hurt. Again, 3 times. Then back over my wrist once, and then back over my up and around my thumb once, going back to my knuckle and down in that first pinky knuckle. Then in the center, then middle, back around your knuckles 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then back over your wrist and then over your knuckle 1 more time. Now back over your knuckles 1 more time. Over your wrist twice. Over your hands twice. And then use the rest of the material, whatever you have left, to continue going over your wrist, keeping your wrist nice and stiff for a beautiful strike. Again, that's the proper way to wrap your wrist. Again, some of the best fighters in the world wrap their wrist. It's awesome. Tap House MMA.